Let's go. Welcome to the next Fortnite Battle Royale.
Yeah.
With Northernlion. What's going on?
I'm ready. I think we have like 4 6th-place finishes.
Yeah, so we were just talking a little strategy off stream. Give me a little post-Madden breakdown of our last decision making. And when I say our, I mean my poor decision.
We maybe shouldn't have gone onto the hill that once we made it up there we realized was like the focal point for everybody else that was still alive and had no cover surrounding it. And maybe, you know, thinking that we were 2v1 against the guy that we saw building the structure, we could have rushed him down and had the advantage. And then, you know, you like inherit his house because we murdered him. So maybe could have been a better play. But you never know, you know. The thing is, you can talk all day about this was the right idea, this was the right idea, but you still gotta, you know, you gotta hold the left mouse button over them once you get in there.
that is a true statement. But I will say, I was impressed, man, that like when we got in the battle in David Bowie's The Labyrinth.
Yeah.
You showed up, man.
I knew what was going on, and I was not gonna let you down.
I appreciate that.
Dude, there's like no time in the pregame lobby. I spawn and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I'm out. I'm on the bus.
Why don't you make the call here?
All right. I kind of like Anarchy Acres.
Okay. You ever hear of the old Nick at Night?
Green Acres.
Yeah, it's a place to be.
High living is the life for me. That's the second lyric, I think.
I thought it was farm living.
Yeah, you know, that's when she does the second verse.
Is Zsa Zsa Gabor in that?
I don't know, because I'm not 90.
What's the oldest sitcom that you've ever remember watching multiple episodes of? Multiple meaning 2 or more.
Probably Leave It to Beaver.
You've watched multiple episodes of Leave It to Beaver?
I remember nothing about them, but definitely like reruns were on when I was in daycare in like 1992.
Like daycare meaning like a family member watch you, or like
yeah, well, like I don't know, like a gray market daycare probably. I didn't know the specifics because I was, you know, too young. But basically, I just went to this lady's house. She had like a bunch of kids there, but I doubt the government was really aware of the ramifications of the business.
There's at least 2 to 4 dudes to our north that landed.
Okay.
Direct.
I have a gun.
That's almost good enough to rush.
Do you have a gun?
I don't, but I'll have one quick. I do have a gun.
Oh, dude. This is my gift to you right here.
What's that?
This one.
Oh, let's go.
I got a pretty solid one myself here.
Yo, you hear that, Goldie?
I do. I think it's right here. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
It's junk.
What's in there?
I don't know. It's
juice?
Assault rifle burst and bandages.
Okay.
Great team.
How would you describe this character model?
You know what I really think is the bold decision to not even allow you to choose your character and instead just give you whatever one they feel like.
Why do you think that is? They just wanted to get this thing out?
Yes, that's my hunch.
But how difficult is it to like select a character model? Isn't that like 10 lines of code?
Well, dude, there's 10 lines of code longer to get it to market.
So, being a hypothesizer that you are, tell me what the revenue stream from this game is going to be, because right now it's free.
Yeah. Let's just bail on this village, dude.
Okay.
How far do we have to go to the circle? Fairly far. Somebody shot a rocket. The rocket exploded right next to me.
From what direction?
It must be from the Herschel Walker's farm.
Okay, I see him.
At the north.
It's coming from your north. They're on top of the roof at north.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh,
it's time to make him bleed.
Who does this guy think he is? Let's go.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You probably wasted all your rockets missing. That's stupid. You should have hit them.
You go right. I'm gonna go hard left. He's coming left.
He's coming left on your side with a rocket launcher.
He is. Oh, he's looking. There's.
Knocked one. Your boy got torn.
You took them both out.
No, I didn't. The other one's still alive, I think. Or did you?
No,
get him? You must have got him.
I didn't get him.
I only have 1 kill. You have 2?
I do not have a single kill.
Maybe he just alt F4'd? I don't know.
Maybe he self-imploded.
Oh, you know what? He was using a rocket launcher, so it kind of makes sense.
Why don't you give that baby a whirl?
Yeah, drop the garbage shotgun. 4 rockets left in this thing. Now let's get out of here.
Nicely done. See, isn't like you want to fight in this game?
Yeah, agreed.
You don't want to sit back. So leave it to Beaver. Wait, they played TV at your daycare?
Yeah, that's why it wasn't like a good daycare. They weren't like, hey, here's some carrot sticks. You know, go exercise. It was like, mom comes in 8 hours. Sit tight.
Do you still talk to anyone from any of your daycare?
No, absolutely not.
Do you think you'd recognize anyone?
I wouldn't recognize any. I couldn't tell you their names.
No.
I don't even remember the name of the daycare provider.
So, have you ever... Oh, there's a dude to our 195. He's at the base of this nice modern home that you'd see at in Vancouver. You see him? He just went in the garage.
I do not. I don't even... Where the heck are you? Oh. Far enough away that I should be getting over there. I just tried to alt-look. Betrayal.
Okay. So see where I... you can't see.
I'm almost there. Oh, you mean the weird IKEA house?
Yeah, the IKEA. There's 2 dudes in there, or there were.
Well, let's take them and break them.
Okay, shots are to 240.
Oh yeah, you see, there's a dude just to the right of the house. You know, just keep scanning. You'll see him. You'll see the muzzle fire.
Oh, sit yourself. Okay, we're in the middle of some heat here. We got to be careful. Yep.
Oh. Old Faithful. Oh, they're gonna tear you.
You see him pushing me?
I'm coming. Yeah, just stay hidden. I gotcha. Nobody... Oh, it's a grenade. Nobody tears my boy and gets away with it.
You got this.
Let's go! They've been eliminated.
Keep the pain train rolling. There's a couple teams here, aren't there?
I believe you are correct. Hold up, we gotta get up to 75. Okay, there's a guy in there I'm aware of.
In the IKEA house?
Yeah, the IKEA showroom. But first I wanna...
Yeah. Automatic, semi-automatic. That's the thing in this game, like you can't stay stagnant because there's always someone just got eyes. What's your loadout looking like?
Rocket launcher, thrill of the kill, green shoddy, blue assault rifle, pink
You see that guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You know he's spooked. Okay, well he's gonna go up. Oh, this is nice. On your square foot, we could probably whittle him down in the asking price, right? Good luck getting approved for a freaking junkyard, buddy.
Please knock it. Oh! And you killed him! Let's go.
Oh.
Oh.
It's all about the thrill of the kill, my man.
What if that was you?
I'm never playing this game again.
4 walls of your hard-earned home. Now destroyed. Nicely done.
I think I was getting shot at in there. I hate this bay, dude.
You hate what?
This bay. This is where Bear and I got trapped trying to swim across while like 10 dudes took turns taking pot shots at us. I gotta look at the map here for a second. How am I gonna... Oh, it's a turlet.
I can't check it. You're gonna turlet strat clockwise?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Dude, how many kills?
3 kills. That's cool. Pretty good. That one dude killed himself, but you know, I would count that. If we get a win, I'm gonna count that. So there's my incentive.
So you have 4 right now, technically.
Yeah. The game only accounts 3 because the last one, you know, went in off a player's skate. But
Yo, so we were talking about Oh, we didn't talk about how do you think they were gonna monetize this game?
Oh, loot crates for sure. Have you played the PvE side of Fortnite?
I have not.
Dude, it is like it's got all of the 6 horsemen of the monetization apocalypse. It's got trading cards, booster packs. It's got piñatas that you can hit and then it gives you some loot. It's got like 8 different forms of in-game currency that can be converted nebulously into real money or, fake, cyberbucks or whatever they've got on offer here. It runs the whole gamut.
So you think we're going to be getting loot boxes at least?
Loot boxes, obviously like customization stuff, which I think is totally fine, but I don't think they would ruin it by adding, as cynical as I am, I don't think they would ruin it by adding like higher tier gear for people who paid money for it, but because I mean at this point they've already you got it, just don't mess it up, right? What is what is that?
I don't know what that is. It's a blue gun though. Will you ulti look just to your right real quick? Not ulti look, but in fact Bucky Lassick. Sorry, I just
Like that thing.
Yeah.
Epic mate.
What is that?
It's a trap.
It's a trap. We should probably learn how to use those. So you think loot boxes that, like, I mean, 100%, we got to be getting some like crazy outfits, hats.
Yeah.
I mean, this game is built for hats because it doesn't matter in your hitbox.
Very true. Your hitbox is already 10 times the size of, your human head, so it's a perfect match.
All right, so serious question: how long until Gabe?
They make a Valve battle royale?
Yeah, because you know what's coming. You
seems like a shrewd idea, honestly.
You see today they announced, at least on Twitter, like Forbes put out a tweet that said, what did it say?
Gabe,
you see that guy, right? You saw that guy?
No, where?
Okay, so see that little pine tree?
Yeah.
He just ran from left to right, so he's probably on the back side of that hill.
Okay. Well, you know what that means.
What did you read about Gabe today?
He crossed into like the top 100 richest Americans or something.
Yeah, it said like in the past year he added $1.6 billion of wealth, personal wealth.
Ooh, what do you think Valve's effective tax rate is? Like 8%?
I don't know. That's a great question. Because he's like, well, he's not the sole owner, but isn't he? He's the majority, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's private, so. Who knows? It might be a sole proprietorship.
Dude, he was so ahead of the game, though. I remember downloading Steam, and I'm like, who's ever going to want all their games in one spot? It's going to take forever to download. And this was like 10 years ago. Like this. Oh, did you see that guy on that roof of the barn?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I gotta. How can you not? They're never going to know.
Good dude.
Took about 100 years to land. Oh, they saw through my facade, dude. You think they knew where it came from based on the smoke trail that lasted for 100 years?
He's building like he is. They split up though.
Oh! I saw it. See you later.
The snowball came in. I do kind of like you could see the bullets because you at least have like a half.
Oh, LeTronc. Oh man, insta headshot.
That was well played though.
We're
run it back, right? Run it back.
Yeah. I don't put out any 14-minute videos. Dang.
What's the shortest video? Well, I could probably answer that. I was gonna say. Was your ad video that you put out?
I try not to put anything under like 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes is, I would be embarrassed.
Why do you say that?
It's just way shorter than stuff that I normally put out. It doesn't really fit. Like if I have a 15-minute XCOM episode, what happened? If I have a 15-minute Isaac episode, what did I die 3 times? Like I owe you at least a real run at that point. We have a 15-minute PUBG. That doesn't even make sense. We're gonna start posting videos where we just, we're all dead. All right, see you next time. Hopefully. Oh, go ahead.
What's your fastest Isaac win though? It's got to be under like 10 minutes.
18 minutes or something like that.
Really?
That game, just it goes forever now. There's like 80 floors.
Hold on. What about this right here? Oh, you just.
How do you do that? How'd you do that? D? Not D,
B.
obviously.
B.
B?
Yeah.
All right.
Close.
So every time we kill a team, we should dance on them, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So that's going to open up another.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Dude, I hope
early.
they have the Gangnam Style dance.
I dropped early, but let's
yeah.
try to get to the Wailing Woods. Yeah, I mean, come on. You know you're going to be unlocking some dance moves.
Dabs.
Yo. My only criticism of this game is why a bus?
Because it can't be an airplane.
Why not?
That would make it too obvious, wouldn't it?
I mean, it could have been like, oh, I guess there's not a whole lot of vehicles that can hold a large amount of people, right?
In the story mode of the game, there's sort of like a theme of it. Like, there's one mission where you take a dude's VW bus and you strap like a hot air balloon to it to make it fly. So if you want to be as optimistic as possible, there's technically like a reason, I guess. Like a lore reason. Do not land in David Bowie's Labyrinth.
What, are there people there?
It's hot.
Okay. Where are you going? Are you going west, north of Lonely Lodge?
I'm gonna get close to your marker. There's
Okay.
a little shed there, like a barn.
Okay, I got you. Yes, I don't know if you know, but when you win,
Yeah.
you get an umbrella made out of blades for your.
I have seen that. And you get like one for each game mode, right? So
Oh, you
have
do?
the-
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you have the duo's umbrella.
There's a solos umbrella?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping we got some sick gear. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want the Fortnite experience that other people had in PUBG. Like, we got VIP codes and stuff like that, right? So when we were playing the PvE, it was the easiest game of all time. Because they're like, hey, why don't you use the Founder's Shotgun? You left click and the whole screen just explodes. So I'm hoping that somehow we get some version of like a, pinata mask or something that sell on the marketplace.
For $1,000.
Exactly, dude.
Man, the PUBG stuff, it's got to be close to the highest dollar amount per pixel. I'm serious. What else? I mean, because like you got to think like the dragon lore, like all those.
Right, yeah.
Those are significantly larger.
I mean, you're probably right, I guess. I mean, that bandana and the shoes are real tiny.
I will say if I were to ever spend any money.
Oh, there's a fight right over here. Like 2 teams fighting. I think that dude just got a double. Let's Vulture. You got a gun?
I do.
Vulture strats.
Oh, I see him. Like he has no idea we're coming.
All I've got is a pistol, so I gotta get right up in his grill.
Are they there?
Yeah, he's looting. He's like, oh, what do I take? What do I take?
3. Oh, wait.
I just don't want him to go behind the tree once we... Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Sit yourself.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you had no clue. That's how I like it, boy. What do you need? I got.
No. Did you get the green shotgun there? There's one right there. Tactical. And here's like one of these.
Do you have some sort of rifle? I'm stacked.
Oh yeah, I have assault rifle burst, and then like I've still got trash tier loot, but that was pretty sick.
No, good eyes, by the way, man.
Dare I say, I'm almost having a good time in spite of myself.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I kind of expected to come in and be like, a naysayer, oh, it's just ripping off Battlegrounds, but I'm like, you know what, I'm having a good time.
I think we're both pretty equally, self-admittedly, PUBG fanboys.
Yeah.
Like, and I know you're a bit more intelligently critical of games than I am.
I don't know if
A bit more
that's
meaning
true.
an understatement.
Good at pretending, maybe.
But I feel like we both sweep.
That was an accident.
I feel like we both sweep some of PUBG's misgivings under the rug rather quickly.
I agree, but I also think that a lot of people that want to appear intelligent just echo things that they don't even understand about game development. The fact that people call PUBG an asset flip is just outrageous to me.
Why?
It's like a team of like, 70 developers. Yeah, they didn't make every tree in the game. They paid essentially a store for a good that an artist created. Everyone's like, that's what happens when you just get all your assets on the asset store. They don't know what they're talking about. And I don't mean it to be like, I'm not calling them stupid. I'm just saying they're getting in above their weight class. Like, it takes more to make a piece of software than just like making a tree that looks good in Blender or 3ds Max or I don't even know. Which is why I keep my mouth shut for the most part about stuff like that.
Yo, you hear those shots?
I do not.
They're kind of faint, but shotgun blast. So, but here's my question. I think the thing that I know I overlook, like, how many players in an average PUBG game? 100?
Yeah.
And it runs from, like, a latency standpoint,
Yeah.
like, pretty flawlessly. I know there's, like, the rare moment in one recording session of a lag spike, but, like, there's still 100 players in the game,
Yeah, I don't know. People, I thought, gave Fortnite a lot of credit for being quote-unquote optimized. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, it's optimized. Have you seen the ground? It's just a green texture. Like, I don't want to dismiss the hard work of the artists at Epic Games. And it's an art style choice that they made. But, like, PUBG attempts to be a little realistic. This game is, like, is not rendering individual blades of grass at 500 meters away. When I run into a town, the mailbox pops in like a bounce transition in Microsoft PowerPoint. It's not like it's all loaded in at one time. They both have optimization quirks, I would say. But I do think that people, give Battlegrounds a lot of guff for not being optimized well, despite the fact that it's like an incredibly ambitious game. To have a 64 kilometer squared map with 100 people on it at any given time. Then people fire a bullet that's like the width of your pinky finger 500 meters away at an elevation change and it misses and they go, well, that's desync. How do you know? You don't have access to the values. That definitely hit him, but I guess, client-side hit detection.
See, I look at it on the flip side, like, for the game to be able... I mean, well, I know that's not your argument. That's some people's argument. But, like, for the game to be able to record, like, kills of whatever, like, however many 100 meters...
Yeah.
...is insane,
Yeah, I mean, I guess they have that data on any given kill of, like, where the person was standing in terms of coordinates versus where the person who got killed was standing.
Yeah, that's it. Like, not so much from the stat standpoint, but from the fact that it actually works. You know what I'm saying? Like that you could actually kill someone from the other side of the map if given the proper tools.
I don't find myself like that easily impressed in games. I try to look at things oftentimes through a lens that maybe is a little bit more forgiving than the average YouTuber, but that's why, like, I think Fortnite, the only reason I rag on Fortnite is because people use it as an argument against PUBG. They're like, look at how much better it runs than PUBG. Yeah, look at how much better, like, Super Mario World on your Super Nintendo runs than the Wolfenstein 2, on a 970 or something like that. There's more considerations than just... It's not like this looks like PUBG. For some people, it looks better. But everyone, they got a horse in the race. It's the same as, like... when I was a kid, we would argue about, like, PS2 versus Xbox. Only Xbox has the dynamic lighting to render Sam Fisher's Splinter Cell goggles. PlayStation 2 can't do that. They've only got 8 micro clock cycles per processor. And you're like, you don't know what that means. You read it in a magazine or on Reddit somewhere, and then you went, oh, okay.
A magazine where the writer was paid.
Yeah, like $10 to write the 500 words about the Xbox. Well, the developer told me that there's only 400 clock cycles per GPU rollover in the Xbox, so...
I think I know the answer to this question, but I still want to ask it anyways. Is there any part of you that feels bad? Well, no, that's not the right way to phrase it, because it's a leading question.
Yeah, and by laundry list on any given day, so you're going to have to be more specific than that.
Like, for games journalist, like, what's your... feelings?
Yeah, no,
like traditional.
I think that sometimes there are things that make me just like roll my eyes. Like the Cuphead thing, I think was really blown out of controversy. Did you see the The Cuphead tutorial failure.
I watched like a minute of it, but like
it goes on for like 20 minutes. Like the tutorial itself actually takes like maybe 6 or 7 minutes, which is still laborious, and then like just failing over and over on the level itself, which is fine. Yeah, the first
tutorial
level
did not take 7 minutes.
It did, for real, or close to it anyway. But maybe not 7, but it
You're
was
talking about the white and black.
Yeah,
at the very beginning.
It was several
way.
minutes. And the thing is, I do think it was blown out of proportion. Like, it started this discussion about like, do you have to be good at games to be a games journalist? But I was also kind of rolling my eyes. I was like, hey, you know, sometimes I play a game and the footage is just garbage because I suck, and that's my bad, so I don't post it. But then you post it and you go, Cuphead is the Dark Souls of platformers, and people, you know, they're gonna. There's a boy.
You saw that dude with that streak?
Yeah, he was skirting.
What was? Oh, that's running. Oh, how do you like that, Fortnite? A little depth to the. So if you walk, you don't have that razor. I wouldn't have seen him otherwise without the little Roadrunner tail.
Push. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think that most people who criticize games journalists don't realize how much they make, which is like not a lot of money for an adult. And then beyond that, you know, to subject yourself to a community that sometimes can be like really aggressive. Oh, just you're right. I heard him pretty bad.
He's on the other side too. That's
Wind length.
Oh, that was so dumb because we knew we were there. We had the beat on him. Why did I build those stairs? Sorry.
I was a little bit wondering that as well.
I thought they were just gonna sit on the other side, so we were gonna go up and over. Instead, we made the noise. They came around.
Kong.
So, like when you say they make like minimum wage, you think?
I don't know, like, you know, for if you want to work in office at one of these places that still has an office, you have to live in New York City or San Francisco, where like a studio apartment is $3,000 to rent or something like that per month, and then you might make like 3.2, 3.3. It doesn't give you a whole lot of money, like especially as you know some of these writers get into like their 30s, want to have a kid someday or like own a single asset. Like like I feel for them because like that's they're so subjected to that. Like they take so much more heat than a lot of YouTubers, and then they don't get compensated to the same degree. And I think the other thing, and I've said this many times before, I'm not like selling out my own kind necessarily, but people are very likely, in my experience, to believe the word of a YouTuber over a gaming journalist when, for whatever reason, they think like the journalist is part of the establishment, and they're like, as a result, I'll trust anybody that's not part of the system. Meanwhile, the YouTuber is probably making like at least 6 figures to espouse their opinion that might not have any research to back it up in the first place. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
So did the Cuphead guy, did he come out and say anything?
Well, yeah, he was like, I thought he had like a pretty okay apology. First off, I don't think he needs to apologize for being bad at the game. But I will say that if he was like, people in my office wanted me to post it as a joke. It doesn't sound like that. To me, it sounds like, you know, you're like, I spent an hour at Gamescom and Cuphead is a really anticipated game. We could probably get like 100,000 views on this or something like that. So I feel like they posted it for monetary reasons, which is fine. You know, they invested the time. But I was also like, you know, he doesn't have to apologize, I guess. But he was like, you know, I'm the tech side journalist. I'm not the actual game guy. I don't play platformers, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's all fair. But I don't know. I've been in the industry half as long as he was. And I was like, my industry sense is like, don't post this. On Tuesday, I played this like train simulator game where you got to build infrastructure between towns in England and then you manage train routes. And I was an idiot. Like, I was so bad at it. I wasn't really paying attention to the tutorial. Played like garbage. I was like, that footage isn't going on YouTube. It's just opening myself up. I don't think it's entertaining, and it's opening myself up to like all sorts of criticism that I actually probably deserve based on my performance. Do I deserve people saying like you shouldn't be able to do your job because you're bad at Machinki? Probably not. But
well, let me ask you this: if you felt that it was entertaining, like there's like goofs and witty commentary, would you have posted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I felt like there was there was entertainment value beyond the frustration of me just not really paying attention,
then you would have posted it.
Yeah. I feel like both sides misrepresented the issue. Because there are people that are like, Cuphead's really hard, you know? You shouldn't have to beat Cuphead to be a journalist. And I was like, yeah, but the tutorial on the screen says press A twice to get past this section. So I was very much of two minds about it. But that's, and I'm the perfect interview subject for Dan right now because I'm just rambling over and over. It's giving him a lot of material. But that's where I end up in every discussion. I would consider this a flaw, but I always take the South Park approach of like, well, it's way easier to just make fun of the holes in both sides as opposed to taking a stance yourself. It leaves you indefensible.
Yeah, I think you do. You're a master of two things: positioning yourself as Switzerland, which I think is in a genuine fashion, and also self-deprecation.
Fair. And that's the other thing is that if you recognize your flaws, you can make fun of them in other people, without them getting too mad. Don't come this way. It's a bad idea.
Spicy?
Yeah, there's two boys over here.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm pissed up. Where they at?
No. All I've got is a pickaxe. I'm dead, bereft.
What?
They were. If you go to your north, you can't miss them. They're in a huge like industrial compound.
Okay. So real quick, no spoilers. What did you feel was the most difficult battle in Cuphead?
Well, what did you feel was the most difficult battle in Cuphead?
Dicers.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Do you think that's I see a guy, 15 of me. See the direction I'm pointed on the map?
I'm so far away from you. I'm gonna loot a gun and then try to hit that same spot you're at.
Okay.
Dice Man, I thought was the worst. Like,
you think that's a majority?
Maybe.
Of what people
I mean, Nick seemed to not have much trouble. What's cool is that like everybody seems to have trouble with different aspects, right? But
yeah. Dude, that's just ripe for the pick, and they don't even see me.
Let me get this chest, and then I do have a gun now, so I can actually do something.
Okay, he's by himself. Tell me.
I for sure saw a second dude, so we might be talking about different people.
You see where I'm at?
Not yet. I'm coming. In just a second.
You scumbag.
Oh, did he get you? Oh, no. All right, well, revenge.
You got him. Not playing very well.
I thought, like, King Dice was really tough. But I think it was also because I was focusing on, like, trying to roll the dice properly instead of just playing Cuphead.
But like, I never like broke in the game. Like I never got to a point of like, oh, this is too hard. Like I never, because I thought it was just a fun experience, even with the difficulty. But the cards at the end.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have problems with that. I think I got lucky because I used the invincibility super for like the whole game. I see him.
Is that when you?
Is
like
that Super
number
2.
3?
Super 3 is the one where you get like weird. Like, you can control your ghost or something at the same time you control yourself. Where's my dude? Where did my dude go?
I don't know where he went.
He was behind.
He was running right to left. There he is. Hard left. Hard left.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know
stalking his prey.
Let's go. Look, he's got the Jimmy trail. You can hit him from there. You got a AR, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Spirited Away. This is where I saw those guys earlier.
This is like...
It's like the Duran Duran music video, dude.
Oh, line him up. You saw him to the left, right? He's to your left hard. Yeah. 100%. He's over this hill. I saw him running.
Thanks. I had totally lost him. Oh, Stairboy.
Yeah.
Is he in a fight?
No, he's just by himself.
All right. Have fun, Kate. Love you. Oh.
You got it. You can hit those shots.
Oh, that's bad.
What's Kate doing?
She's got a dress rehearsal tonight. Oh, you know what? It's time. When you hold the grenade, your hand gets the, like, length markers. Wow, that's extremely unsatisfying.
That was a good Kobe.
Thank you. No.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, something happened here.
When something happens in Central Los Angeles,
Where's your AR?
nothing happens.
Jump, jump!
Yo, your boy doesn't need no jumps. That's just to spook him. He's got so many shields.
There it is!
Oh, that was horrible.
That's a good showdown, though.
Oh, yeah.
I like to see the jumps. When you got in there, you jumped. Is this win length, or we got one more?
It's already win length. We'll just win next time twice to make up for it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the Fortnite. If you did, click the like button upside a great deal. Be sure to check the person description, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Later.